When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. The Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Michigan's offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Keeps looking downfield. At the 45 on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Coming after him. Starting to feel a little pressure. Quarterback gets enough. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. With the catch, it's Edwards. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 71 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawkeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The run from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. It'll be a draw. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. It's a draw. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now he's looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Slips away. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the 1st and 2nd quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the 2nd quarter. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Dances away from the heat. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this man.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Orji. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. At the 40, there he goes. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Orji. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Snagged in the middle. It's Lachey. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To throw, it's McNamara. Got his man on the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. To the air on first down. Getting some heat. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to him. On second down, just keeps firing. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. On the return, it's Stewart. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Going up top on first down. Throwing right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a two-touchdown lead at 14. 1 minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Iowa City as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
finds his tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to get to him. Quarterback all over the place, trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Orji. Got the quick pass. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the returner will be brought down. The offense set for a first down play. The give to the tailback. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And sure, tackling there to keep them from getting to the first down marker. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Orji. Quarterback moving. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like the quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the move, it's Edwards. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. The Wolverines will have a first down as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. The running back has it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Lost the defense is wide open. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, his coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Back to throw, it's McNamara. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Iowa! Remember this one simple precept: your time with me will not have been ill-spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that too. They think they're always open, throwing the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They are up by 12 over Northwestern. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, and you got to wonder what his confidence is like right now. He's cost his team 9 points so far.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Scanning the field, it's McNamara. Pulls it in. They get him down after he makes the catch. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built a lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Number 19, on to kick it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Coming after it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the offense gets the ball back in a rather unceremonious end to this game. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cardinals will put total leather and will get started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Ohio State's offense will get the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot early.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
He's got his man. Smashes ahead. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Cardinals are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. They did just that.
And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the quarterback is snowed under.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air. It's Howard. They're trying to get to him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field.
To kick it away.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Pass is complete near the sideline, but they'll lose yardage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires left. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll toss it to the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass, it's Howard. It's complete on the right side. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He's going to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now they'll run the draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. He gets a block. Dances away again. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Howard. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him, down goes the quarterback.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a man. It's Shuck. Feeling some heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense very lucky to get that football back.
Cardinals send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Trying to find his man on first down. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but it's out of bounds and incomplete. Second down coming. He's looking to pass. Makes the grab. It's Judkins.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Punt formation to kick it away.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Handoff to the single running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for space, it's Henderson. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Cardinals will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The play action fake. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young. The Bosa's Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
And when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. The snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back. And that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Temple looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Owls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Got him and nobody's close. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Shuck. Coming after him. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Better find the ear plugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. To the air, it's Shuck. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. It seems like on every snap, he is right in the quarterback's grill. Second sack of the day. And maybe Joey Bosa and Chase Young and Vernon Golston better watch out. There could be a new single-season sack record at some point.
And when you mention those guys, when you watch the game, they always had their imprint on the game. They always dominated football games, and this guy's dominating the football game, single-handedly making that.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it left. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to him.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punch. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. It's complete to the left. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now on second down after the short completion. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Shuck. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're trying to get to it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead down a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Shuck. He finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Here's a throw downfield late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. He's going to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Shuck. He's got him in the flat. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's going up top here late in the game. And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.